This video is about how to take GJMOC exam. This video will show you that how you can take the GJMOC exam. You would have received a link for the exam portal. You need to click on that. Once you click on that, you will get onto the page, on the web page, which has where you need to enter your login credentials, your username and password. Okay, this is a demo username and password, which is for me. You will use your username and password, and then you need to click on login. Once you log in, you'll be able to see this screen. Okay, so you'll see a demo exam and also the exam which has been assigned to you. So there'll be two line items. One will be the demo exam, which will have a status of start, and the other one, if you log in before the exam schedule time, you will see as scheduled. Okay, so you need to click on start. On top right corner, before you start, actually you should always check that on top right corner where it is written welcome demo, over there you will have your own name. And also you should check the exam name which has been assigned to you. The exam name should be your grade level. It should be GJMOC grade 5, grade 4, depending on your grade level. It should be there. Also understand that the start date will show as, for the actual exam will show as April 30, 4:50 p.m. Sorry, 4:50 a.m. and end date as May 15th or May 16th, 5 a.m. You need to take the exam only at the time slots which has been given to you, because the exam is manually authorized or manually the verification is done, and then only you can start the exam. So you cannot just click on start the exam, because the verification process, unless it is complete, you won't be able to start the actual exam. Okay. So for starting the verification process, you need to click on the start button. Right. So as you can see, first it will ask you to allow your location. Okay, you need to allow location. Okay, and it might prompt you to allow your camera and also your microphone, but it's not asking in my case because maybe I've already have the cookies here. Then you need to click on I accept terms and conditions and click on proceed to the next step. On this screen, you need to, as you can see, it will ask you to, give access to camera, location, or system. You need to click on continue after you've given the access to all of them. Okay. So here it is asking you to allow your use your camera and use your microphone. I allow both of them, and my camera gets triggered on. Okay. So the first step is to take a picture of yourself, okay, so that to verify whether it is the student who is taking the exam, you need to click on click. Once you click, you will be able to see your picture here. Okay. If you're not happy with the picture, you can again go click on click again, and you can again click the picture. Okay. So I'll again click it just for the demonstration purpose. And if I'm happy with the picture, I'll click on save and next. Then it asks you the second step here, as it says step 2, take a picture of a front side of your ID. Okay, so let me just grab an ID card here. Okay, so this is my Aadhaar card, but you can use your school ID card, passport, Aadhaar, whatever you have. Okay, and you can just put it in front of the camera like this. Okay, and then with the other hand, you can just click on click. Right. Okay. In case you do not have any ID proof, if you do not have any ID proof, in that case you should you can just click your own picture also, just like the way you did it in first step, step 1. You can do that. So let's say if you're happy with this picture, you can click on you can go on save and next. If you want to click again, you can click on click again. So I'll do a click again. I'll again do it because my picture, my photograph did not come in there. So ideally it should be in this way. Okay, and then I'll click on click. This time I'm happy with my ID card, and I'll click on click. Note that there's a previous button as well. This will take you to the previous step of clicking the picture on over again, your own picture. But if you are happy with the picture, you can just click on save and next. Now both the uploads are there in front of you for your preview. So you can see my own picture also and my ID card's picture also. Okay, if you click on previous, you go back to the previous steps. If you are happy with this, ideally you should not be even going previous, you should be just confirming it. Just confirm it. Okay, and you come to the screen and the exam will begin. On the mock test, it is auto authorized. So you directly came to this screen of reading the instructions. But in the actual scenario, you might have to wait for 2 to 5 minutes till a proctor approves you and lets you take the exam. The proctor does not approve you or rejects you, you won't be able to take the exam. Okay, so the proctor will see if all your your photograph upload and other things are okay, and then will approve. Okay, you can scroll down and you can read all the instructions. As you can see, there in the mock test there are 5 questions, there are 4 marks each, and total of 20 marks. But then the actual GJMOC exam, you have 25 questions, 4 marks each, and the total score is 100. Okay. Also understand that all the answers are positive integers, natural or counting numbers only. So the system would not also allow you to even enter a space or a special character like a comma or a decimal or a square root sign or a fraction or anything, because all the answers are natural numbers. You can only enter numeric values. You cannot even enter a space also. Okay, you can go through all the guidelines as it says that you can keep rough sheets and notebook for doing the working. You have to just enter the numerical value of the answer which is being seeked in the question. All right. All the images are for illustration purpose only, and all the geometrical figures are not measured to scale. Keep that also in mind. Other things are all usual stuff. Understand calculator or any electronic device for calculation is not allowed. If any reference material is not allowed. You are not supposed to take help from anybody. And in case due to internet issue, in case there is some problem and you get logged out, restore your internet and then log back in as soon as possible. The minimum time you can submit the exam is only after 45 minutes. For the mock test, it will be, of course, you can submit it immediately. Because the test only is for only 20 minutes. But the actual exam is 90 minutes. So the instructions are from the actual exam in this mock test. So don't worry too much about it. Here on the left-hand side, you can see your name, okay, and a generic email ID and all this stuff. So to start the exam, you have to check this box and say that I have read and understood the instructions of the exam. Okay, once you have done that, you need to just click on got it, and the exam will begin. Okay. Now, as you can see in the screen, this is your exam platform screen. Okay, your exam instructions are here. If you click on this exclamation mark on top, you can refer to it anytime if you want. Okay, and we have another thing here, which is called a rough work. If you want to do a rough work in an electronic way, you can do it here also. But I would recommend that you keep a sheet of paper or a notebook where you can do the rough work. Okay. So on the left-hand side of the screen, left half, you can see the question. This is called the question pane. The question pane is there, which is you can scroll as well. You can see the scroller is there at the bottom. You can scroll as well. Okay. The middle part here, this is your answer pane. This is your answer pane. See, I just touched the zoom bar and it gave me a warning. And you're supposed to not touch anything. Okay. Then you're supposed to so here, in the middle, you have the answer page. So you can put your answers here. You can key in your answers. Okay, the clear response does not work here in this particular module. So you will have to, if you want to change your answer, you need to just click backspace or select it and then delete it. So I select it and I delete it, or you can just go backspace here. If you want to mark any answer or any question for review, okay, in that case, you can just check the box. And as you can see, the legend of question number 5 became a blue circle. So all the blue circles will be the ones which you want to revisit later on. So that will be easier for you. So let's say you've finished all 25 questions and a few questions you mark for review. You can identify them, which question number it is, and you can directly go to that question. So let's say I want to go to question 1. I go to question 1. And from question 1, I want to again revisit question 5. because I see it will be marked for review. I can just directly click on the legend here on the right hand side in the attempt summary on 5 and I'll read 5. That way you can navigate from any question to any question on this module. But if you want to move forward or backward one question at a time, then you can click the buttons right at the bottom of the screen. The next one will take you to the next question. Okay. And the previous one will take you to the previous question till the first question. From the first question, you cannot go to the fifth question directly. So it's not a circular pattern. So from first question, you cannot, you can see the previous button is no longer working. You can only move forward. Okay, till 5. And after 5, if you again click on the first, it will come back to the first question. Okay. The next button works in a circular fashion, but the previous button does not work. Okay. So for going to question number 5, you can directly, let's say you are on question 1 and you want to go to question 5. Okay, you can directly click the legend here. You can directly click the legend here, and that's why the mark for review is a very handy thing. Okay, in GJMOC there is only one section, so all the 25 questions will appear in the page. Okay, there are no sections as such. Okay, and so the section drop down won't work in GJMOC. Okay, apart from that, your timer is there on the top here. Okay, at top you can see how much time is left. Your name and your registration number will appear here. Okay, now the submit button will appear on all the questions. So there's the questions are one question per screen. Okay, so one question, then the next one, then the next one. Every screen will have only one question, and if you can't read the questions properly, you can always scroll. Other way to read the question properly, if it is not appearing completely, is that you click on these two blue arrows to collapse the answer page. You can see the answer pane got collapsed. Okay, or even better, that you keep the answer pane the way it is, you can collapse the summary pane. That way also it will broaden the pane for the question. If it is still not enough, then you can even collapse the answer pane. Okay, so when you click on these blue arrows, they collapse and they expand as well. Okay, now once you're finished, you're sure you've finished the exam and you've done your revision. Okay, you can click on submit exam button, which is at bottom left corner of the screen, the green one which you can see. Okay, and the submit exam button will be grayed out till 45 minutes of the exam. So within this 90 minutes, the first half you cannot submit. Once you have finished 45 minutes, then only you can go ahead and click on submit exam button. Once you click on submit exam button, you get an exam summary that how many questions are marked for review and how many are answered and how many are not answered. You can get the review here. You can check that. If you're not sure about your submission, you can always click on go back. It will take you back to the exam. So basically, once you click on submit exam and you get this screen, this is for a confirmation screen, whether you really want to submit it or not. So sure, you can go ahead and click on submit the exam. Okay, and it will get submitted and you will see your score here in the demo exam. In the actual exam, you won't see the score. You just see a closed window. And if you click on the closed window, your exam is done. That's about it. And in case there is, in case the time gets over, the exam will get automatically submitted. So that is about the platform here. Right now in the demo exam, the logo is yet not changed from WMI, which was the last exam conducted on this platform. But on the exam day, you should see GJMOC over there. Even if you don't see the GJMOC logo, don't worry about it. Just go ahead and take the exam. The exam name will definitely show GJMOC. All right, so that is about it, about the simulation of this thing. You can also refer to the simulation document which is attached in your email. Okay, which is being sent to all the participants. You can refer to that document and also the exam instructions and guideline documents. So that's all from me for GJMOC. So all the best to all of you. Have an interesting, grueling time with GJMOC's question, and the questions are pretty interesting and challenging. So all the best to all of you. Thank you so much.